What's up everyone, welcome back to another video, and today we're going to be reacting to the Nilou character teaser. It's not the full demo, it's just going to give us a taste of the character. I mean, we've already gotten to know Nilou through the story somewhat, but here is just to kind of ease us into the intricacies of this character a little more. Okay, now after we watch this, we're going to be kind of talking about my plans for Nilou, although I myself will not be pulling for her because it just feels like she's too niche of a character, and right now I don't think she can fully realize her potential. So likely in a similar situation with Sino, so likely I'll be picking her up on her rerun once she becomes a much more versatile unit with more supports or character rosters to facilitate her unique playstyle. Now that doesn't mean that I won't be able to test her. Now there's many people who already offered up their accounts saying, hey, you can test her on my account and try her out. Some are even pulling for constellations and weapons, so we're definitely going to be trying her out and stuff, still building a bunch of different wacky teams. Here's the thing though, Nilou has been said and confirmed by EroticWalruss to be a Dendro-specific Hydro unit, meaning she goes for Bloom and Hyper Bloom, whatnot, all that stuff. But I guarantee you guys, as per the usual on this channel, I am not one to conform to the meta, and oftentimes I am so far outside the meta, I could be considered playing this game in the future per se. Okay, so we're going to be doing her with like traditional reactions. Yes, you heard that right. We're going to be playing Nilou in like freeze teams, electro charge teams, as well as, you guessed it, vaporize teams. Is it going to be optimized? Who knows? We're going to try it. Let's just watch and react to the teaser first, okay? Let's go.
To me, Zubair Theater is a home away from home.
Cheers!
Cheers! How are the props? I did some fixes and touch-ups. Oh, they were great. Thank you so much, Miss Nadia.
It's over. Now I don't have to hear Mr. Zubair yelling at me every day.
Oh, he's just a worrywart is all. Don't lose heart. Everyone loved your performance. Huh? Hey, get back here, Buster! Swav! Aw, here you are. Who's a good doggy, huh? Aw, come here. Aw! Have you been eating some extra treats? I can barely lift you anymore. Every day spent with the theater is a day full of bliss.
It's your movement. You're
What?
still
Let's
not
go.
getting it.
Alright, okay.
Sorry, I'm trying.
Finally, we're done.
This shot looks oddly sinister. I don't...
Without everyone's tireless efforts, this special place wouldn't exist. I always wish this show could last a little longer. Thank you for coming to watch our performance.
Breathtaking to say the least. This scene right here just now, I don't know what it is. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, this looks like, I guess it's the framing of the shot, right? Let's just analyze. As she's walking away, like, it shows the bottom half of her face and her posture, and it's kind of like she's very imposed in this scene, right? Like, I believe Nilou's role in this theater or in this crew is like she's the shining star. And right here it shows look how much of the screen she's taken up versus like the rest of her crew and stuff and whatnot. Although I doubt she has any sinister intent, it's just how this scene is framed. It looks like she's about to walk away and they're all about to like just drop dead on the floor due to something she did. I know, it's crazy, it's crazy. I think we're being led to think that because of the framing of this shot. And of course the one right afterwards, we get her nice and center here. I think Nilou, I don't know, it's hauntingly beautiful. There's something about her dance that is very different from Eula's dance. Eula's dance feels more personal and expressive, whereas Nilou's dance, yeah, it's expressive, but at the same time, I think it embodies a lot more. She's holding a lot more weight and value through her performance as opposed to Eula. I guess Eula doesn't use dance essentially as a means to perform, but she developed a style of combat through dancing, right? Like, and I think to Eula, dancing is much more of a tool, whereas to Nilou, dancing is an expression. Although I do think that to Nilou, her combat is very heavily related to her performance art as well. However, I just feel like dancing to Nilou means more than it does to Eula. Eula likely enjoys dancing and she's amazing at it. She dances in a different style, but to Eula, I definitely feel like dancing is much more of a utility function as opposed to Nilou, where dancing is like her everything, and combat is something that's derived through dancing, and she is able to wield her powers in conjunction with her dancing, whereas Eula likely developed or honed her dancing for the sake of combat and perfecting her combat, right? So differences there as well. I do think that Nilou unfortunately is going to be a character that cannot fully realize her potential in patch 3.1. Now, why do I say that? Because looking at a character like Cyno, who obviously is designed for Dendro, Nilou is going to be in a similar position here. Now, a lot of people might want to play Hyper Bloom with her as well, but I don't know how that's gonna go. Like, personally with Electro, I find that Quicken and Aggravate are the go-to options. Hyper Bloom is okay, but I haven't found it to be as consistent as opposed to Quicken and Aggravate. Nilou is likely going to work extremely well with the Dendro Archon, and I guess maybe the Dendro Archon is designed to facilitate these new reactions, and likely she's going to have something to do with EM as well. But seeing Nilou once again here in the teaser, it just feels like HoYoverse is really trying to hammer home this performance art character. Everything about her is this performance aspect, right? Like, she's well known, renowned for her performance. And also, let's just be honest here, from the moment the scene opens up, hey, let's play a game called Guess the Main Character, right? Like, in a way, she's built different than everybody else. Honestly, I wish she's going to play extremely well. I wish that even without the Dendro Archon, she's going to feel incredibly powerful and fluid. I don't know if that's going to be the case, although I do feel like Bloom reaction isn't as demanding when it comes to synergies as, let's say, Quicken and Aggravate. Ultimately, it's up to you whether or not you want to pick up a character such as Nilou, because you know, like, with the new reactions being incentivized, newer players coming in really has great reasons to be pulling for these newer characters. Not only is it going to help them blast through the abyss, technically, if you are new, that's going to be very helpful, but also they're always going to be the center of attention for the upcoming patches, as well as synergistically pairing really well with new characters as well. So I mean, if you are somebody who just joined the game in 3.0, or maybe even one or two patches before that, picking up these new units is going to give you a much fuller experience when it comes to Genshin Impact, as opposed to, let's say, picking up the 4th rerun of an old character. I mean, yeah, you're still going to be able to enjoy the game, clear the content, beat everything, but the talk of the town is always going to be these Dendro-centric characters and reactions. But I digress. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do think she's going to be a good unit. I mean, Cyno is like an okay-ish unit. Nilou being Hydro, I find it very difficult for her to be weaker than Cyno, who is an Electro character, but who knows, HoYoverse might surprise us. Here's what I'm going to say: she's going to feel better than Cyno, but not that great until they both get the Dendro Archon. Then they're both going to feel pretty good. Not super amazing, but pretty damn good, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say about Nilou. Until next time, urge y'all to stay safe. Peace, bye.